The role of VIP, TR-beta2, CRY1, CRY2, and CRY4 in breeding racing pigeons. Racing pigeons have long fascinated enthusiasts and scientists alike due to their extraordinary abilities to navigate over vast distances, their stamina, and their speed. Recent advancements in genetic research have highlighted the potential for selectively breeding racing pigeons with traits enhanced by specific genes. Among the genetic markers identified as potentially influential in improving racing pigeon performance are VIP, vasoactive intestinal peptide, TR-beta2, thyroid hormone receptor beta-2, and cryptochrome genes, CRY1, CRY2, and CRY4. These genes are implicated in a range of physiological and behavioral traits, including circadian rhythms, magnetoreception, and metabolism, all of which play a critical role in the performance of racing pigeons. This article explores the potential future of breeding racing pigeons with these genes, considering their biological functions, implications for performance enhancement, and ethical and practical considerations in the context of selective breeding and genetic manipulation. Overview of key genes. 1. VIP, vasoactive intestinal peptide. The VIP gene is essential for regulating circadian rhythms, which are internal biological clocks that align with external environmental cues such as light and dark cycles. In birds, circadian rhythms influence not only their daily behavior but also their migratory and navigational abilities. For racing pigeons, this gene may have the following implications. Navigation. Homing pigeons rely on their internal clocks to synchronize with the Earth's magnetic field and the position of the sun. Disruptions or enhancements in VIP expression could directly affect a pigeon's ability to orient itself. Energy regulation. Circadian rhythms also influence metabolic processes, ensuring that energy is allocated efficiently throughout the day. Racing pigeons with optimized circadian control may demonstrate improved stamina and performance over long distances. Research into VIP's role in avian navigation suggests that pigeons with enhanced expression of this gene might exhibit superior time-compensated sun compass navigation, a critical skill for accurate homing. 2. TR-beta2, thyroid hormone receptor beta-2. Thyroid hormones play a pivotal role in regulating metabolism, growth, and development in all animals. The TR-beta2 gene is a specific receptor that mediates the effects of thyroid hormones, and its significance in racing pigeons lies in the following areas. Metabolic efficiency. High metabolic efficiency is essential for racing pigeons, as long flights require the mobilization and utilization of energy stores. Pigeons with optimized TR-beta2 expression may have enhanced energy production and endurance. Thermoregulation. Racing pigeons often fly in varying climatic conditions. Thyroid hormones regulated by TR-beta2 play a role in maintaining body temperature and adapting to environmental changes, which could provide an advantage during races. Muscle function. Enhanced thyroid hormone activity influences muscle development and recovery, crucial for sustained flight over long distances. 3. Cryptochromes, CRY1, CRY2, and CRY4. Cryptochromes are a family of light-sensitive proteins involved in regulating circadian rhythms and magnetoreception, the ability of birds to sense the Earth's magnetic field. Each of these genes plays a unique role. CRY1 and CRY2. These genes are primarily involved in maintaining circadian rhythms. They regulate behavioral and physiological cycles that optimize energy use and synchronize activity with environmental light conditions. In racing pigeons, these genes may contribute to optimal flight times and energy management during races. CRY4. Recent studies have identified CRY4 as a key player in avian magnetoreception. Birds rely on CRY4 proteins in their retinas to detect magnetic fields, allowing them to navigate accurately over long distances. Enhanced CRY4 function could improve a pigeon's homing ability, making it less prone to getting lost or disoriented. The potential to enhance magnetoreception through breeding or genetic manipulation of CRY4 represents one of the most exciting frontiers in racing pigeon science. Implications for racing pigeon breeding. Selective breeding and genetic screening. Traditional selective breeding has long been the cornerstone of improving racing pigeon performance. Breeders select pigeons with desirable traits, such as speed, stamina, and navigational ability, to produce offspring with enhanced capabilities. The identification of VIP, TR-beta2, and cryptochrome genes as critical markers now allows breeders to take a more targeted approach. Genetic screening technologies can identify pigeons with favorable variants of these genes. By focusing breeding efforts on such individuals, breeders can accelerate the development of high-performance racing pigeons. This approach could increase success rates. Breeders can predict which pigeons are most likely to excel based on their genetic profiles. Reduce trial and error. Genetic screening minimizes the need for extensive training and testing to identify superior pigeons. Preserve desirable traits. Genetic data can help maintain a balanced gene pool, avoiding unintended consequences of inbreeding. Potential for genetic engineering. While selective breeding is limited to naturally occurring genetic variations, genetic engineering offers the possibility of directly modifying the DNA of racing pigeons to enhance specific traits. For example, CRISPR-Cas9 technology could be used to upregulate beneficial genes like CRY1 or VIP, potentially creating pigeons with superior navigation and endurance. Gene editing for disease resistance. Genetic modifications could also address health concerns, such as susceptibility to infections or environmental stress, ensuring that pigeons remain in peak condition. However, the use of genetic engineering raises ethical, legal, and practical questions, which are discussed below. Challenges and ethical considerations. Loss of genetic diversity. Selective breeding and genetic manipulation may lead to a narrowing of the gene pool. Reduced genetic diversity can make pigeon populations more vulnerable to diseases or environmental changes. To mitigate this risk, breeders must ensure that genetic programs prioritize diversity alongside performance traits. Ethical concerns. The manipulation of animal genomes, especially for competitive purposes, is a contentious issue. Critics argue that such practices prioritize human interests over animal welfare, potentially leading to unintended consequences such as increased susceptibility to health issues due to genetic modifications, reduced quality of life for pigeons bred solely for racing. Clear ethical guidelines and regulations are necessary to ensure that breeding practices remain humane and responsible. Practical limitations. While genetic insights provide valuable tools for breeders, they are not a panacea. Pigeon performance depends on a combination of genetic potential and environmental factors, including training. Even the most genetically gifted pigeon requires rigorous training to develop its skills. Nutrition. A well-balanced diet is essential for maintaining health and performance. Environmental conditions. Factors such as weather, terrain, and race distance significantly influence outcomes. Future directions. Integration of genetics and training. The future of racing pigeon breeding lies in integrating genetic insights with advanced training techniques. For example, pigeons with enhanced VIP or Cryptochrome function could be trained to optimize their circadian rhythms and magnetoreception, ensuring peak performance during races. Metabolic profiling based on TR-beta2 expression could inform dietary adjustments to maximize energy efficiency. Collaborative research. Further research is needed to fully understand the interplay between these genes and racing performance. Collaborative efforts between geneticists, biologists, and pigeon racing communities can identify additional genetic markers associated with performance. Develop ethical breeding programs that balance performance with animal welfare. Explore non-invasive methods to enhance pigeon capabilities, such as environmental enrichment or improved training strategies. Conclusion. The identification of VIP, TR-beta2, CRY1, CRY2, and CRY4 as key genes influencing racing pigeon performance represents a significant step forward in the science of pigeon breeding. These genes are involved in critical processes such as circadian rhythm regulation, magnetoreception, and metabolic efficiency, all of which are essential for successful racing. While the potential to selectively breed or genetically modify pigeons with enhanced traits is exciting, it is not without challenges. Ethical considerations, the risk of reduced genetic diversity, and the importance of environmental factors must all be carefully weighed. Ultimately, the future of racing pigeon breeding lies in a balanced approach that combines cutting-edge genetic research with traditional breeding practices, rigorous training, and a commitment to animal welfare. By embracing these principles, the racing pigeon community can continue to push the boundaries of what these remarkable birds can achieve, while ensuring their well-being and long-term sustainability.
Get my main racing system, just email me direct. I'm an experienced ex-pigeon racer from England, and I can offer valuable insights and guidance on all aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to racing. During my racing days, I managed a small team of no more than 70 pigeons, including stock, young birds, and old birds. It was not uncommon for me to send as few as 6 birds to a race and still secure the top 3 positions out of up to 2,500 pigeons in my club and federation. My race distances typically ranged up to 300 miles, and I consistently achieved top 5 placements in my club. My expertise extends to the art of selecting excellent breeders, including evaluating pigeons based on their eye-sign characteristics. I firmly believe that true champions can only be bred from top quality stock, and I can guide you in identifying and acquiring such pigeons. I understand that many pigeons for sale are advertised based on their lineage or pedigree, but I emphasize the importance of assessing the bird itself rather than relying solely on paperwork. As part of my offer, I invite you to share photos of your pigeons, including their eye sign and wing characteristics. I'll provide you with free advice on racing and breeding based on my extensive experience and knowledge. Additionally, I will share auction links to high-quality breeding birds that have the potential to produce winners in your loft. Here's what you can expect to receive from me. A comprehensive Word document containing valuable insights and strategies for successful pigeon racing, including specific racing methods for both old and young birds, as well as general advice. Private YouTube videos sent to your email, covering various aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to race preparation. Detailed recommendations on supplements and additives to add to your pigeon's drinking water, with scientific evidence supporting their effectiveness. Similar products are used by professional athletes and racehorses to enhance performance. Assurance that your pigeons will race home faster, provided that you have quality birds to begin with.